And I'm right back at it. Divine alignment, fully automatic. I don't think about it. I just watch it happen. I just move toward it and I get supported. When I try to force it, it just get distorted. So I dance with it. Crystals all in my pants with it. Healing all in my hands with it. I'm an alchemist. I'm a master. I'm a rabbi. I'm a sensei. I'm a bad guy. I'm an alien. I'm an animal. I'm a cannibal. I'm so handsome, no. Yo.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. The boys are back in town. The Brotherhood, Manhood, Fatherhood Conversation Series presents the conversation before the conversation. A place where men speak so that we can allow sisters to get an idea of what we think and how we feel and how we make and the reasons that we make the decisions we make about how to exist in this world for the betterment of us moving forward together. We are back, and it's been a while since we've done one.
Yeah.
So we've all had some stuff happening in our lives. So and it put us back a little bit. Then we did, and then at over here at Exclusive Cuts Barbershop, where we are residing, we had some remodeling done, so that put a halt to things for a little bit. But as I said, we are back. I am Coach Baruti, one of the men of the Brotherhood, Manhood, Fatherhood Conversation Series. We also have Jason Music, JAESUNMUZIC, Jason Music.
Yo. Jason, he make music still?
That's good. That's actually very relevant thing to say. I actually have a performance coming up October 19th at the Lock Party. At Crane's Roost.
Dang, I'm gonna miss it.
Which is being put together by a friend of the show.
Patrona Ramsey. Yeah,
Patrona
Ramsey.
My homegirl Adina, who I known since high school days. They hit me up. Yeah. I got locked, so it worked out.
Yeah, Patrona is not only a friend of the show, she's been on the show a few times to try to straighten us out.
No, to cause chaos.
She's an agent provocateur.
And wreak havoc.
Much love to you, Patrona. Then I will never do justice, so I'm going to allow him to introduce himself.
It's the star of the show, man. This kid just black. Your baby mama's favorite fat boy. Everything she wish she'd be. She mad at herself if you're not mad at me. AKA the young sex symbol. AKA, ooh, that's gonna rub his stomach. AKA the dark skinned genuine. AKA the fat David Ruffin. AKA ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. AKA even if you saw me, it still wasn't me. AKA the blues in your left thigh trying to become the funk in your right.
All right. So normally sitting here with the table, we have Mr. Haircut Man, Devin Smith, and he's running a little bit behind. So we're here when he gets here. So it's been a long time since we've actually sat down together and talked about anything, and a lot of stuff has happened. So I didn't really map anything out. I do have one question, but I didn't really map anything out. I just wanted to throw some stuff out there and go with it. First of all, I want to express our condolences to the families of James Earl Jones and Frankie Beverly.
And Rich Homie. I know that's after your time. But Rich Homie was a rapper.
Yeah, listen. I have watched enough, and I got this on here. To talk about. I have watched enough of Lil Woody to have an idea of who Rich Homie is. But yeah, yo, man, James Earl Jones.
That's huge.
He was like 100 though. He lived a good life.
That's dope. That's good.
He put some time on this planet.
That's Mufasa, ain't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's King Joffrey Joe Fur.
Come on now. Nonsense.
My son works.
No, he said, you can't afford my daughter. He said, nonsense.
You ain't got enough money to buy me, Jack.
Yeah, tighten up, boy.
Very well, $2 million.
This is a lion on my. This is a real lion, dog.
So, and I will miss. I got a little out of source because then when I saw the first thing I saw about him, about his passing, and they were paying homage to him, and they mentioned Star Wars, with the role of Darth Vader, and I was like, wait a minute, but all the other stuff that he's done, Claudine and Coming to America, and then my wife said, yeah, but Darth Vader, the Star Wars series,
is iconic.
Is iconic.
How many billions that's made?
Right. So I was like, okay, I'm on one. So I had to back up off of that.
He probably never had to work.
Too.
Yeah. He played the neighbor. Yeah, he was the neighbor.
He was the one that was his dog.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
He was a neighbor.
Yeah, Goliath. That was his dog.
Yeah.
That's one of the greatest movies, man.
He's
As a
Mufasa.
kid.
He got some. He iconic though.
Billion.
He iconic.
Between what Star Wars and Lion King, I mean that's billions on billions right there.
Yeah. Yeah, he get to sit. And I guess maybe I don't know if this is common or not, but he had a stuttering problem.
Oh wow.
As a child. Oh. So and then as a result of him working on his speech to control his stuttering, he mastered his voice, and we all know him, primarily because of his voice. So it's very powerful. That's why in roles like Mufasa and
he
Star
seemed
Wars.
to be classically trained.
Yeah.
Am I? I didn't look.
I don't know if he's classically trained, but I know he
had that poise about him.
Yes.
That composure about him. Like he's like really classically trained. Thespian, is that the word?
Yeah. So, but
Don't.
my first big one was Claudine.
I don't remember Claudine. What's that? Before my time?
Yeah, it's before your time. It was a movie came out in the 70s, starring James Earl Jones and Diane Carroll.
I know Diane Carroll.
So, and it was the way that one went was she was a single mom with a bunch of kids, and he was dating her, and she wanted to get serious, and he was a garbage man, and he didn't want to take on the role of getting married and dealing with all these kids. And,
weak man, what a weak man.
He didn't want to do all of that. And that was when and that was one of those movies where they actually showed how the welfare agency would come in and look under the bed, see if there's a man's shoes, and check in the closet to see if there's any sign of a man living there. So that was one of those films where I think that's the first film I saw where something like that was on display.
I had a homeboy. He used to jump in the attic. He kept all his clothes in the trunk of his car.
Right.
And then when they came to do the random inspections, he used to go get up in the attic.
Smart. You gotta do it. The trick is the garbage. Keep the clothes in the garbage bag.
But maybe they can open it and look inside.
They can't. They're not allowed to.
Oh, how you know this?
That's what I heard.
Okay. Now I remember I remember Diane Carroll from Slapping Big Red in
5 Heartbeats.
Yeah.
Boy, look at here.
Oh, in a time like this, you shouldn't be alone.
He's a dirty motherfucker.
Damn, dog.
He's dirty, boy.
Get up.
My hours are.
Damn, Big Red at the funeral, bro.
Dirty dog.
Yeah.
He's a dirty dog.
Rest in peace, James Earl Jones.
And now Frankie Beverly.
Oh man,
that one made me sit down. That one made me sit down.
Me too, because his name wasn't even Frankie
Howard
Beverly.
Stanley.
Right? Goddamn Howard Stanley.
And I didn't know that. I think you did that.
We've been lied to. We've been lied to, man.
Frankie Beverly is too smooth of a name, bro. You gotta understand. It's too smooth, Frankie Beverly.
So, yeah.
How you doing? My name is Frankie Beverly.
How many kids Frankie Beverly had? He had to have a bunch, but
yeah, that's a hell of a name.
So, but yeah.
What was his age? You know?
I didn't.
He had to be in the 90s too, ain't it?
I want to say 80s.
80s?
I want to say 80s.
I mean,
I want to say 80s.
Because Frankie, he was here. He was in Enville recently.
Twice.
Yeah.
He came to the perform at the Zorn Rehearsal Festival.
It was a few
twice.
years.
I caught him
a few years ago.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
He was up too.
Yeah.
He had on his dad hat.
When you're doing what you love, man,
Yeah,
you just throw on a linen suit, man, and you go out there and you do it.
Oh man, it was for me. It was a good moment because I when I was a young man and I was roaming around doing stuff I wasn't supposed to do, I snuck off to New Orleans for that live concert that they did in the 80s. So then when he came to Edenville, the oldest black incorporated town in this United States of America, when he came to Edenville, I was like, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just He's singing the same songs. He's doing the same stuff. The band, the same, and for the crowd with the same energy.
Yeah.
And they hadn't recorded any music in 30 years.
Man, you don't need to in your catalog like that.
Easy, but he was still
Yeah.
he's still a huge draw.
Yeah.
So man, the imprint that he made, you can't have a family reunion in the neighborhood, in the hood, and Frankie Beverly's not played.
No, and then shout out Beyonce, because she spun the block for him for the younger generation.
Yeah.
And she turned that into a whole bop with her version of
Yeah.
it. Ooh,
Yeah.
It make you want to dance, man. I like it. It grew on me, man. It grew on me.
Yeah.
Got a lot of Virgos in my ear.
Yeah, people be hating on Beyonce. That's a bop, man. Why y'all be acting like that?
That song 5, bro. They got bounce music in it.
People be annoying,
it
man.
is, dog.
It's okay to like people that everybody like, man.
It's like she want to take that song. That's a classic song. This man he couldn't be happier.
For real.
No, at all. It was like when Bruno Mars, what they call it, they call him the culture vulture, something like that. But when he did, when they redid Confunction,
he redid everything. But okay,
Confunction is
that's
that cut, and Confunction's coming to Orlando. They're probably gonna be in the Pop Cup.
That's
fire.
people annoying though with the culture because it's more
He can like our music too.
Yeah, man.
He can have an influence and an impact on his life also.
So as an artist, right? I don't consider Bruno Mars to be I wouldn't call him a culture vulture. I just say that he's not original. Basically, to me. He made his bones off of. They just took a sound from then, and they just did it. They just did a sound that from then.
But
that's not fair. Nobody's original, man. It's not fair.
It's really kind of
true.
That's true. Everything is recycled. They call it something different.
No, you take a little bit of this, you take a little bit of that. Like we can all three have the same exact ingredients right now. It's a show I used to watch called Chop. They all get the same exact ingredients, so they all make something different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So in that, right, I get what you're saying, but you can have authenticity. I was just talking to my boy Link, and he was asking me, do I know what the strongest vibration is in the universe, right? And I did. And he told me that it was authenticity.
Okay.
And so it's like taking something and putting your own authentic fingerprint on it. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what we all doing.
Yeah.
Your comedy, you're hosting, you're funny. People do comedy all the time. Your comedy is not like you have your own complete, total different thing. I'm doing rap. I'm influenced by Neo Soul. I'm influenced by Outkast and many other artists. I don't sound like them, but people compare me to them when they hear me.
Yeah, but Bruno took he took a vintage style.
Look up.
Yeah, but it sounds like Bruno Mars though. It does.
Okay.
24 Karat is Bruno Mars song.
I mean, it's a mega smash, but I've heard that. I grew up on old school music.
What sound like that?
24 Karat? I don't know. I don't know.
Because it's kin to it, and
Right.
and you can see the inspiration. You like
Showtime.
I know you because you know where it came from. You think it's not authentic.
KC and the Sunshine Band.
It's like I heard stuff that sounds like it. I feel like basically he took a sound and what you want to say modernize it? Because I don't even think he modernized.
But look, I could take a song from you.
Some reminiscent.
I can take a song from you that's inspired by real events and that is true to you, and I can say, yo, this sounds like this in '97, and it'll sound exactly like this from '97, but it's true to you, it's authentic, and you meant it when you wrote it, and it sounds like Jason.
You think he came up with that sound on his own?
Yeah, I think he's a geek. I think he's a.
I don't think he came up with that sound on his own. I think they found a sound and they created, or maybe they came up with a sound as a group.
From what I heard, Bruno was a bad boy for a long time. Like he was gonna be the next guy. Period.
I remember with the Grenade when he first came out, because that wasn't his sound when he first came out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I remember Bruno from.
But
I'll take a grenade
Bruno's one of those
for
guys
you.
that he's one of those guys that can like play 20 instruments. He writes all his own songs.
Yeah.
He writes the structure. He writes the bridge. So he's one of those people that it was going to work either way. He was so talented that they had to figure out how to harness it. Because he got so much in the bag.
He had to find his sound.
It's people.
It's kind of like Rihanna.
People with less in the bag. People with less in their bag. They are easier to just be like, oh, they authentic because that's all they have. But when you can do everything, you gotta, all right, just shoot. Just shoot the jump shot. 'Cause I know you can dribble. I know you can dunk. I know you can coach the team. But like, let's just focus on shooting. And then people be like, man, he trying to be like Steph Curry. It's like, nah, I just got so much in this bag that I gotta hone in on something.
It takes time to find your sound too, from artist to artist. It takes time to find your sound. I feel like I ain't hate on the man. I just feel like they found a package, and that's the formula now. This is what we're going with. This is who you are. Which essentially you do have to do it. Every artist, but one thing that's artistry is missing is artist development. Who is this person? What do they like to do? How can we market them? Because the people gotta like you. Yeah. And when they went into that old school bag, and then the legend of Bruno Mars came, because he had songs before that sound.
I mean, it's just a such thing as being too good.
I ain't calling him a vulture though.
It's such thing as being too good. Like it's people who think Brandy can't sing, and she can she's probably the best singer to walk the planet.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah. I see that stuff online. I'm like, all right, man, y'all got it, bro.
It's because she's too good. So like when she do something like in the pocket, they be like, oh, look at this, it's breathy. It's like, nah, this lady is like Whitney Houston,
the Monica
Brandy,
the Monica Brandy online always goes up, and you get all the little.
But that's why Monica get the nod, because she only can do one vein. And it's if you're not really into music like that, and you just a fan, like, oh, she be blown. Really, she just sing like somebody in church, which is fine.
You can feel it.
But Brandy can do all that. Brandy can do that shit if she wanted to.
Yeah, but
it just the reach wouldn't be as great.
Yeah. Now that's Monica's. That's the superpower as an artist, for people to feel your emotions. You know, that you're relaying. That's so important. You don't have to be the most. Which I'm not saying she's not technically skilled, but you don't have to be the most technically skilled. It's like these reggae artists, right? They're doing things that you're technically not supposed to do vocally, right? Like as far as being off key or, whatever. Mm-hmm. But it's from the soul and it's authentic and you just love it. It's outside of the rules. My friend Brio, who is a trained singer, he told me you do certain things that you probably wouldn't do if you were vocally
if you
trained.
Knew better, yeah.
He said, but it works and it sounds good.
Right.
So he's like, it's good that you don't know.
Right. It's good that you didn't get the programming.
Yeah, right.
that told you that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because when you're just more free up there, but I always said hip hop, neo soul with a reggae state of mind. So it's like, it's just more about being yourself up there. You do have to have skill though, but if people can feel you, as we can see right now, you don't really have to have skill right now.
But that's the thing. That's the thing about enough. The thing about like a culture vulture. That's how really the things that are really culture vulture-y is the stuff that we don't notice, or that we do. That if you pay attention, you do notice. But it's easy to get. It's easy to trick you. It's easy to get which I like Drake, but it's easy to get Drake just. Cause he just, this is what y'all like. I can tap into this.
That's what I was about to ask you, bro. You said it before. I was thinking it.
I can tap into this.
Yeah, y'all on a British wave right now.
Especially if you really good. If you really good, you can tap into all that shit. We listen to Lotto, and Lotto is like a white girl, but she just from West Atlanta. But she can tap into it. My daddy black, and I can make this accent, and y'all gonna think it's real. But like, really, you come from a privileged background.
Like Ariana Grande when her skin got darker.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, look at me. You come from Hispanic heritage, but you come from money. You've been in all these. You've been in every class you could take for your whole life since you're 4. Yeah. So you classically trained, but y'all want this N-word shit? Then okay.
Yeah.
I can do the chicken head. Like, let's do it.
And it's okay. All right.
That's what really be culture vulture. Like the lady running for president. She wearing bad wigs.
I was waiting on that.
Shit like that. Like that's real culture vulture.
Those are wigs?
You know what I do with my greens? I wash them in the tub. Don't you? Never have ever any black woman I've ever seen in my life wash her greens in the tub.
Somebody out there done wash some greens in the
with
tub.
a little sugar I put in it. No, you don't. You never cook greens in your life.
You see the picture of her with the hot sauce and the greens?
You just you lying.
I got that picture saved in my phone, bro. It's classic.
That'd be real culture vulture shit.
But then
not some like Hawaiian kid who loved the music so much that he just can emulate it.
Yeah, he's amazing. I would take that from him. He's amazing.
Does that mean that Barack Obama was a culture vulture?
Yeah, he
was Barry.
No one talks like this for real. No one.
But really, Barack is like Bruno Mars. He He did all the black shit though. He married the blackest woman he could possibly marry. You can smell the cocoa butter through the screen. He married the blackest woman he could possibly marry. Or unless you believe the conspiracy theory.
The little gif of Michelle Obama when she was listening to the music.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So one more. Rich Homie, man. Rich Homie Quan. And there was one point in time, I mean, Rich Homie Quan had Orlando. He might as well have been from Orlando.
Yeah.
You couldn't go to the club. They was going to play at least like 6 of your songs in a closing set at a club. It's crazy.
And you had to.
Like it was a walkthrough. It was differences. It was some type of way. It was, as an artist, like listening to him, it was just so amazing because the stuff that he's doing, I never heard nobody do. The difference is I pay attention. Whatever that said, listening, I'm an idol, pay attention. I ain't seen him in a minute, teasing. Gotta pay a visit. And I get stupid on these tracks. Some say I'm ignorant. Boy, you ain't Quan getting it. Boy, you know my pawn itching. Labels talking to me. Tell them boys come on with it. Y'all know what the business is. See me, I'm a foreign whip it. Show them what the difference is. I got an office and my phone ringing. High as hell in my nose, please. You know, it's like, bro, like I'm listening. I'm like, oh my God. Like, no exaggeration. Like, what is this man doing?
Right.
He taking these words. He dancing with these words. Like, he keeping you engaged. You don't know what's coming next. It's high, it's low, it's high, it's low. I'm feeling like a man when I walk through. He go down to a deep tone of voice.
Right.
He going to it's like, he means, like, as an artist, like, he means a lot to me to the point where he recently passed, but I had posted him, I think it was in February. Yeah. I like to play certain artists from, that I really love, and I'll like lip sync their stuff on my page. And I had posted it, and he came in my inbox and he said, "Man, I see you working." He said, "I see you working, man. Let's get one in. Let me know."
Right.
And I was like, "Is this Rich Homie Quan for real?" Because I couldn't believe that he messaged me.
Right.
And he was like, "Yeah," but I just didn't. It didn't make sense to me. Like, okay, I'm gonna pay you for a feature to do a song. Like, what are we gonna do? So
but he asked you to pay him.
No.
See, you got in your head and you overthought it, bro.
Bruh.
Because you know what was crazy about Rich Homie Quan passing? He was like he had this resurgence that he was doing, like, so he was back on the scene, and he still look. I like to see people still look clean and still look like life is still good, which of course it is. It was for him at the time before he passed, but he was tapped in. He was doing like the streaming people, like everybody who's like big in streaming, he was on streaming. Yeah. He was on their streaming platforms, and he was doing all these interviews, and he was Rich Homie, like he was getting his flowers and shit like that. So like when he tap into you and say, "Hey man, what you doing?" It's because he was like active, and he was like actively alert what was going on.
Yeah, he went to my page and saw. Obviously, he went to my page and saw that I was doing music, which that meant a lot to me. I just didn't see what song me and Rich Homie was gonna do. You
overthought it, man.
I didn't put enough thought into it.
You overthought.
Either way, it could,
because y'all from similar places. Y'all from similar places, and y'all have a similar background. True. Like Rich Homie come from a 2-parent household in a decent neighborhood. His mom and his dad both work. He played baseball, shit like that.
That's where I come from.
Well, neither one
of my parents was around.
You come from a good, but your grandma was around.
My grandma was always there.
And your grandma's an educator. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
So like he come from an educated background where he's well spoken, but he come from a place where people are from the hood. That's why he able to construct. He write these songs and like vividly say what he's saying.
Yeah.
But he talking about some hood shit.
But it's brilliant though.
Yeah.
If it was never. I mean, no one has done it like that. Like him and Thug, they really, the way they started doing things. Now we got a generation, of offspring of people that's bouncing their words around like that. Yeah. But before them,
not as good and not even as like coherent. Only person who does that singy flow where they actually saying some shit for real is Baby. Lil Baby.
I say I was gonna be dancing, bro.
But Lil Baby be actually saying shit though.
Yeah. No, the Baby be snapping. The Baby snapping. His formula is they put a little auto tune on everything he say to make it sound melodic.
Yeah, but the shit he be saying is like you could tell it's like an introspective, coherent thing that he's saying.
It's motivational. Yeah, like I know a lot of these younger cats, they listen to Lil Baby, get them fired up. He make you want to go out there and work hard and get you some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just like shoot 'em up, bang bang, or this and that. It's like, no, go out there and put the work in and get you some money.
Because a lot of people are doing Rich Homie, but it's just not as good because they're not saying nothing.
Nah, you can't. Ain't no way to be as good as that, man. Yeah,
because he's saying he's saying some clever shit, but he actually like saying something that's coherent and that's put together.
Don't look like that. Yeah, man. Long live Rich Homie, man. That one really, that one hit me, man. As an artist, that one hit me because every time I hear it, I go back and listen to this like the first time. When music sound like the first time you heard it, it's special like that. That's the type of artist that he always be.
But that's how microwave we are now, where Rich Homie is considered like a legacy act.
Wow,
he 2013.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What was when I saw that stuff pop up on timelines, and I said something to my wife about it, and she was like, "I don't know who that is." I said, "Well, you know, I DJ a little bit," so I said, "I play his music, so I know you've heard it." But what for me was interesting was the trial and Lil Woody and Rich Homie Quan being mentioned at the trial, and so what is it? Is the trial still going on, or is it over?
Yeah, it's still going on.
It's still going on, right?
It's far from over.
Right. Right.
And if I was an Atlanta resident, I'd be so pissed off because they really blowing y'all tax dollars. That shit it's going to either end in a mistrial or it's going to go back on the pill if he do get found guilty.
Yeah, and if it's a mistrial, they can do it all over again.
Yeah, but I doubt they will. It's a shit show.
Yeah.
It's entertaining, but it's a shit show.
Lil Woody was entertaining to me. And I don't think he was trying to be entertaining, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
He on the spectrum for sure.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he on the spectrum.
Right. So
I ain't saying that's a bad thing.
No,
because right now he getting bookings and for walkthroughs, and that man hot right now.
Yeah. He might as well ride it till he can't ride it no more.
Because it's authenticity.
Yeah.
Like going back to what I had said earlier.
And it's people don't realize that he's really a killer. Like for real. I don't think people realize that. Like you really a killer.
Allegedly.
No, he's really a killer. That's what's crazy about it. The craziest thing about this whole thing is like he really is a killer, and we think that he's a comedian.
They gave him immunity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they gave one. So they gave him immunity.
But he's not. But it's like this. How fucked up that case is. It's a state RICO. It's not a national RICO, which means that he can say something that the
feds can pick up.
The feds can pick up and be like, "Yo, you say you killed this guy? We can pick it up." That's why it's weird like that. That's why it's a waste of taxpayer money because
that's weird.
It's not held like the conviction is not held by the same strings as a federal conviction. A federal RICO, I could just be like, yeah, Jason did it, man. That's what I heard, and then that'll be enough to get you convicted. Yeah. If I could tell you who I heard it from, and they can trace that person who told me to you in some kind of way, and they be like, yeah, I did tell him that. That's how stringy those cases are. But like a just a Georgia, like a county RICO. It's like you wasting our time, and it's like the longest case in Georgia history right now.
Wow,
and there's no sign of it going away.
No time soon.
They ain't gonna be able to hold him down. Ain't Lucci already out?
Yeah, Lucci. If not, he about to be out.
And they really went down through there and spun on somebody, right?
But it's all like those people. That's what all those people the people that got big in Georgia, like from 2016 to like 2019 was really the figures in Georgia. The Lucci's, the Pee Wee Longways, the Thugs.
They just got Longway.
Yeah, because your shit is called like Money, Power, and Ammunition. Like that, and you don't put out any real music, and you like fucking rich.
Longway got hits, dog.
But he lives like he lives like Lil Baby, bro. He doesn't tour anything. At some point, people are gonna be like, "Yo, why do you have millions of dollars worth of jewelry on? You don't tour nowhere."
Entrepreneurship,
because you know the record company.
You don't even do any rap shit. Like at least Rollo was trying to like pretend to be a rapper, and he was like buying features and shit. Longway just lived. I seen Longway in Atlanta when I was in Atlanta. He looks richer than rappers, and it's like, bro, why are you in Lennox? You don't do no features, you don't do no shows.
He did a feature with Whoop. Him and Whoop got a couple songs together.
It's just dumb, bro.
I'm the defense right
It's just
now.
dumb, man.
I'm defense attorney, man. Free long way, man.
Lucci was coming to Orlando and getting his 20 grand to do a show every time.
Rollo was here. Rollo was in his barbershop right here.
I hung out with Rollo, hung out with Lucci, and they were actually doing rapper shit. I know that the money didn't come from rapper shit because they was spending it as much as they was getting.
Allegedly.
No, they did their time. They both was. I seen it with my own eyes. That's why it's funny.
Putting it on the private.
P-Way Longway was not doing no rapper shit. He wasn't going out of state to tour. He wasn't doing no shows. He didn't come to Orlando. He would have got shows.
Allegedly, the case is
his shit is called Money, Power, Ammunition. That's the name of his group.
That's the blueprint of the United States of America.
And they call him with more ammunition than the United States.
Is it illegal? Is it illegal to have ammunition?
The guy they called his people with so much drugs they thought it was cartel related, bro.
Oh man,
he's going to jail, dog.
Long way.
He's going to jail, dog.
Nah, man, he gotta get a good lawyer, man.
A lot of it's somebody else who ain't get caught, but it's somebody else who's known in Atlanta. And I seen him in the strip club where you're not supposed to throw that much money in Tampa, and he was throwing a lot of money. He hasn't had a song out in 10 years.
Allegedly,
this is all facts. This is all fucking facts.
Oh man, that golly, man.
Shannon Sharp.
Old Shay. Old Shay. I'm skeptical. I did all the steps to go on live on Instagram, and it just takes a lot. And somebody to my butt dial. I'm like, his phone wasn't in his pocket.
Nah, he butt dial though. His phone
wasn't in his pocket.
That unexpected poon when she about to put it on you, didn't know it was coming.
So bro, I'm trying to.
I was about to go live. He was about to
do a thumbprint.
Yes.
You probably have to do a facial recognition.
Yes.
I gotta go to my Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta
go live. Put in your caption.
I gotta swipe left. Then I gotta go real live.
Yep. Put on your caption.
Now, 3.
And you about to go live. Look, stop right there. Stop right there. Before you hit live, stop right there. And then that thing that you had at the house that y'all get into it, but y'all don't get into it on the schedule.
I've never been on live.
Like your assistant, yeah.
I've never been on Instagram live.
Look, your assistant or somebody who you been thinking about. And she gave you that little nonsense.
Then look at this, right? I know me. I'm 160 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm 240, whatever Shannon weigh, bruh, this phone gonna be violently moving, bruh, if I'm in the bed with a woman.
Nah, I'm gentle.
It's called slow love.
Yeah.
Nah, man, it's
called
gonna
slow
be
love.
That was too low. It wasn't no name, man.
He was just being kind.
Oh no, man. Oh, no,
You misunderstanding how good the microphones on iPhones are. It's not that good where it's picking up all that. He was giving it to her. He was a gentleman. He was very hospitable.
He didn't want to. He said, "You gonna take this dick?" That's not being a gentleman.
No, he let her know the parameters.
Man, I'm skeptical, man. I just feel like Aunt should have been. If it is true, Aunt wasn't handling business, man. Like,
so either it was a setup because of all the talk about being gay, or
yeah, but that don't mean you gay. By the way, that don't mean you gay.
No, absolutely.
Because he look like
it don't mean you ain't.
Because he look like he'll fuck whatever he can wrestle down. He one of them country boys, but he one of them country boys, but
so either it was a setup, or he just wasn't handling his business, according to you.
yeah, I don't know.
According to you.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't say I can't say it wasn't true. I can't say it was true. It was just so convenient, you know. It was just,
I don't know if he wasn't handling his business, man. He was just
man, it wasn't. Nah, man. You done been handling business. You got kids, man.
That don't mean you handling business either.
I'm I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, man. You say you the dark skinned Genuine.
Yeah, but he
I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt.
That's how I know he was giving it to her. He was giving it to her
Gently.
respectable.
Yeah.
Like a respectable gentleman. Yeah.
It was slow love.
The phone wasn't even moving.
That's
the phone wasn't even moving.
So you two went apart. You think you gotta just jackrabbit it? No,
the phone should be moving at least, right?
No, because you don't know what he was doing to that. They could have been right next to something.
He said it was on a pillow and then it went to the headboard.
It looked like it was on the floor.
No. He said that was the headboard.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the headboard wasn't moving. The headboard wasn't hitting the wall.
Even with slow love, there should be some movement.
You feel me?
Yeah, with you know.
The mattress gonna move. I don't care how much it costs.
Y'all too violent, man. Y'all too violent.
You have to move a pillow out the way.
Nah,
get a better angle.
Bro.
That's why you gotta take it easy. When you the Hulk, you gotta be gentle. See, y'all small, y'all overcompensating.
No.
Oh, I gotta move the headboard. No, man.
We talking about 2024. These women want to be damn near thrown around the room.
I'm sorry you date city girls. I date women. I date young ladies.
The classiest women want to be thrown around the room.
Nah, they want a little.
Don't do that.
Nah, they want a little. You get to that spot and then you just work that spot out. You do all that jackrabbit shit. You ain't even hitting the spot. Then they gonna tell everybody he thought he was doing something.
I mean, you definitely never want a jackrabbit. No,
he thought he was doing something. Man,
you should be past the jackrabbit phase.
He be talking all that. He be talking all that love and feeling shit. He couldn't even feel my spot. Nah, you ain't gonna get it out of me. I was in the spot, and I was a gentleman.
Oh man, you gotta be a gangster and a gentleman, man. Shout out to Styles P.
The only way we gonna know is if Michelle come through. Michelle sound like she was having a good time.
Them little moans when, man.
Nah, I like them dainty moans.
Ain't no dainty moans when you handling business, bro.
This was most important.
Yeah.
As long as Michelle is humoring me, I don't care what y'all say. If Michelle say that I did all right, I did all right. I don't care about what you. I don't care if you think y'all was putting it down or not.
No.
At least humor me, Michelle.
They're
never heard that.
Lie to me.
In my 40 years I've been active for about
you be
20 years. I've been active.
You be doing.
I never heard of.
Yeah, well, you ain't doing it right.
Because you're gonna get. The music is different.
Yeah.
You feel me?
The music is different. No, I'm talking to you. The music is different.
Oh, you talking to me?
Sometimes it's like a rock, like a heavy metal band playing, and you got to turn down the volume. You want the volume turned down, and sometimes it's
like Andre 3000 playing the flute.
Anita Baker in the back.
Put it like this. There's some canal ways that take yachts, and there's some canal ways that just do canoes. And so sometimes you think you brought the yacht, and to her you just a canoe.
Oh, man. All right. Now he promoting the brand, the performance enhancers.
Yeah. That's what I think it was about though. They cutting checks. Those kind of companies, they cutting checks for those kind of businesses.
Yeah, because he just added them to the nightcap ads in the front. They got their whole segment. Yeah. They got a whole ad now.
Because one thing for sure,
he promoting them through the whole nightcap.
He in good shape and don't know nobody's personal business, but you don't need no enhancements if you keeping the blood flowing normally anyway. So that's just a good check that he got, and he made it happen. And he probably already cleared it with ESPN before, like, hey, this finna happen. It's gonna be a fiasco. You ain't gonna see no titties. You ain't gonna see no profanity, and it's just gonna be all innuendo. And that's what they did. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's a good one. No profanity.
Yeah, no
women
profanity.
Cuss.
Yeah.
Down in business.
Yeah. Even the ones from church. Oh shit! They start calling you name, you black fat motherfucker. That's how I know. That's how I know it wasn't real. They start saying things that's unsavory.
Thank you, man.
Somebody said they would tell this when they start telling you who you are. Yeah.
They gon'
you lying no good motherfucker. You know how to get in this pussy. Like, oh my God, Sister Mabel.
You bald-headed, 4-eyed.
Sister Mabel.
The church was be the wildest, man. They got a lot of tension pent up, man.
Church has always been a good.
Nah, it was all innuendo. Cause somebody nasty in that situation. Somebody is saying you gonna take this dick. And it's gonna be vulgar. But if everybody polite in there, that means we all on the same. that's that Ray J, Kim Kardashian shit right there. We all on the same page, so it's gonna look like I want it to look.
Yo, come on, man, don't go there, man. Oh my God, Ray J.
But I just don't want people to think that means that he's not a homosexual.
They're not gonna think that.
But
not
shout
today.
out to Unc though, cause he did on the internet. He brought the internet once again.
Yeah, he got.
And then, you know, for all the fellas out there that may be less vocal, you know, during intimacy, you know, the women were very adamant and vocal about that they like to be talked through it. So, you know, it was some, you know, game being given out online. I was soaking up the game that was being given out online.
That's online though. Some women like a bunch of shit and some people don't. Some women like to be choked, some of them don't.
Yeah, but you know, you always got to have that conversation. But a lot of women say they want to be talked through.
Let me say how you want me to talk.
That's why I
to
said if you want me to talk to and talk through, then talk to. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's a thing. I mean, we do a lot of talking before.
Yeah.
So the expectation.
And why
it's easy to see why the expectation would be that.
Well, I'm gonna talk you through it if you don't listen.
Right.
You don't even listen.
What they say, I don't listen. Put me and tell me. I ain't gonna listen, but tell me anyway. What?
Fuck out of here. Your ass don't listen. Talking about talk me through it.
And he didn't seem too sad. Like, and they did the emergency nightcap. He seemed like he was good. He talking about he cried. He said he cried.
Oh, he said he did.
He said he cried.
Okay.
What are you crying for?
he say he was losing some. He's about to lose some sponsors, but that's bullshit, man.
Yeah, because
He's
French
crying,
Montana
crying.
said he cried though. He said when he woke up and saw he had lost $5 million from crypto.
He said he lost $5 million, but
he said he cried.
That's money that he already had. Not no prospective money. You ain't crying about no money that it could possibly be.
You need to be a lawyer or something, man. It's a good cross examination.
Nah, for real. If you ain't never had it, I can't miss it.
It's different.
Say they giving out too much money right now, man.
And he gonna get it. That's why. And then that shit was because he had the most famous people that he know get on his live and then joke with him. He had Snoop Dogg joke with him.
Yeah.
He had all the comedians he know that was willing to jump on and joke with him. It was just well played. And if that does quell people who's like, maybe he ain't gay because he had that woman. Because people don't know what gay means. They think because I used to have a roommate, by the way, that we used to rent this condo together. And then so I have girls over, he have girls over. This guy was insatiable. Never fuck somebody. Never fuck in the same house with somebody who fuck for hours and all that shit.
And you got somebody in
Yeah,
here.
because then I'm done. We watching Netflix. This guy's still going. The music's still playing. God damn, motherfucker. But anyway, that's another story. That's not necessarily happened to me. Did I already implement myself? But anyway, this so like probably like a month, maybe months later after we didn't live together anymore, this girl that I knew came to me. She was like, "Hey man, this gay dude came to me and said such and such is gay, and they been had a relationship." And I was like, that makes sense, bro. Because if you insatiable, yo, any man that just want to fuck all the time, he gonna fuck whatever's available. He gonna fuck new things.
That.
It's a fact, bro. You don't want to fuck all the time.
No, but still, I see people say that. They say then you probably gay.
No,
or,
if you're insatiable, that means you want a tighter hole, and it's only one hole that's tighter.
Wait a minute.
It's only one hole that's tighter. So I've been told.
Insatiable means you want a tighter hole.
Insatiable.
I never heard
If you insatiable, that means you insatiable for the viewers. Insatiable means you cannot be satisfied.
So you need a tighter hole.
So you still searching for the goal, and you think it might be in somebody else's hole.
What is Deshaun Watson searching for?
A nice rub down.
Man. Everybody know. Well, everybody don't know. I remember I was like in my young 20s. I was working at Brio Tuscan Grill in Winter Park. I worked with a lot of Caucasian dudes. Mm-hmm. So they would tell me like, yeah, on my lunch break, I went to get to a massage parlor.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you know, I'm from the hood. You know, I'm green to the game. I'm like, that's really. They're like, yeah. There's a thing called rub maps online.
Yeah.
It's called rub
A
maps.
firefighter told me that. A firefighter told me like, yo, I'd go. He told me the whole rundown. Like, yeah, you can get sex, you get a little rub out, you can get a little rub out, and that's what I do, man. I'm an old man.
it has reviews. It has the names of the people that work there. They got Keith Lee reviews on it. 7 out of 10.
Okay.
And so I don't know how they could say. So this is assault. When he getting a rub down, he making them give him a happy ending.
Yeah. or it's unsolicited. Like the latest report, which I'll get into what I think about it afterwards. But he met this girl. They're supposed to hang out. They meet at her house.
Okay.
She say, "Oh, I'm finna go hop in the shower so we can go." Mm-hmm. He go to her bedroom and he get butt naked.
Oh,
I'm talking about butt naked.
This is not good.
Maybe just socks on. In my mind, I bet he just had socks
not
on.
Good.
But he's a football player. Maybe he's confident he take the socks off too. But anyway, they get in there. He's butt naked. She come out of there and he like, "Oh shit, why are you naked, Deshaun? I barely know you."
This is not good.
And then she said that, which is unlike any other claims, is that he penetrated her for a second and she fought him off. She fought off a 6'5" football player.
225
pounds. Yeah. She fought him off.
Okay.
So he penetrated her for just a few seconds and then she was able to fight him off and then he left. So that's what she's saying happened.
Ooh, that's not good, Deshaun.
But also, context matters. Not as far as like, because if you penetrate, that's not the context I mean. But if you, the first time he had this incident where all these people came out is when he wanted to leave Houston.
That's what I was. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then now he's not doing so well in Cleveland.
Devin. Mm-hmm. He asked for a trade. And then 18 girls said I rubbed him down and he wanted more or something.
Yeah, or he made me rub him down, and I'm just an honest massage therapist. I don't be rubbing dicks. All 50 of them. I don't know how you meet 50 massage therapists that none of them do happy endings. That's fishy.
And then none of them come out until all of them come out.
Until they all come out. They're like, you know what? I think I recognize that black dude.
You are not alone.
But then this chick, now he's not doing so well in Cleveland, and his money's guaranteed. Bring your tablet, baby.
Right, it's guaranteed. $250 million contract.
Yeah. So now this comes out again, because then he probably got some kind of clause.
Because they were saying, I was seeing this on I saw it on Nightcap that they said he told them about all this stuff before he came to Cleveland. Mm-hmm. So they can't use the stuff that happened before. They can't use the stuff that happened before, but they can use the new case possibly.
Yeah, like it's chronic.
The contract.
Right. Yeah. So yeah.
No. But yeah, so that's what they were trying to say, man. It would be sad if they voided. I mean, it won't be sad if he did. If he violating stuff, then it's just so hard to comprehend, like how you have enough money to be as freaky as you want consensually.
Yeah.
You can call up the escort service and say, I need 4 of them to come over. I need 159, 152.
Yeah.
One of them 230. I need them. I need them. Send them.
Yeah, but that's.
So I don't understand, man.
But that's like.
I don't understand.
I stopped by Bubba and Pink on the bench with Bubba and Pink, and they was talking about this, and it's just one of those things where like I don't have $250 million to lose, but also all my friends growing up, especially when I became an adult, they like a lot older than me, 4 or 5 years older than me, and I learned a lot about their dating history. So it's just certain things that you just don't do. Just to protect yourself.
Yeah.
So don't invite me over at hours where it's only sex to be had.
Yep.
Don't invite me in your room. Don't invite me over and then go get in the shower. All these things lead me to believe that it's an intimate happening.
When a woman say I'm finna go get in the shower.
Yeah, that means she about to go clean it up.
Usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually.
Mm-hmm. And so that's one. And then also as a man, don't go over there unless it's clear. Like, that's like May said on It Is What It Is. I only can do the one night. If it's not tonight, I can't do it. If it's not tonight, I can't do it.
Man. But right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it's time you have to grow up, right? You have to grow up because
you got too much to lose.
Yeah. you don't want to say,
We think he
hey,
got
I'm
too
coming
much,
over there.
but we think he got too much to
Hey,
lose.
I ain't coming
Obviously,
over
he
there
don't think so.
for no coffee. We know that, right?
Yeah.
And see, you get to a place where you have to say that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We grown now.
You get to a place where you have to say that. I don't want to say too much. So I had a conversation recently with a young lady, right, who was talking about a young man who seems to be interested in her. But the way he's moving, she's questioning it because she thinks like one or two things should happen. Either you should move like we're trying to do something, or if you just want to smash, say you just want to smash. So it's like he just want to smash, but the problem she has is that he won't say, I just want to smash.
As soon as she says, she gonna block his ass. Yeah. As soon as he says, she gonna block his ass.
Yeah, that's probably his trauma.
Yeah.
Rejection.
Yeah.
And that's like,
He might run from
that's not being honest. That's not being honest, being like, yo,
But women say that, but that's...
just say you just want to smash.
Yeah, women say that, man, that's a booby trap. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's fine. We all grown, but...
sometimes.
But, yeah, I can't think of a scenario where I meet a
Most
woman
of
and
the
I
time.
say, hey, I just want to let you know I only want to just have sex with you. That's it.
Wow.
I don't even know how that conversation...
But okay, so all right, so
And
Taking that far ahead.
unless we already smashed. If we already smashed, she'd be like, hey, if you just want to smash, just let me know. That's different because now we done set the precedent. Like, it could be, like, we already did that. We already got the hard part out of the way.
Yeah.
But if we, this first date, and you like, well, just let me know you want to smash or not. Well, all right. I'm glad you said that. I brought my dick.
Like that?
Let's
Have you-
always got it.
have you been in a situation where you saw someone, a young lady that you was interested in, and you only wanted to smash?
Huh?
Have you been in a situation where you only wanted to smash?
Well, yes. Absolutely.
Okay. okay.
But I say, yeah, like, but in my maturation, you know, like, I got to a point where I'm like, if that's the only thing that I can think of in regards to that woman, then I'm not gonna bother her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because she more than that, you know?
Is she?
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you know?
She a human being, man. She got a soul.
nah, cause
We're all made up of so many things.
yeah, cause sometimes she just want to smash too.
I mean, but
sometimes.
okay, but that's the thing now. What was the movie Judas with the black Judas? Mm-hmm. With Fred, and they betrayed the black.
Yeah,
Panther.
Fred. Yeah.
So what I liked about that movie, right, is they had
it's Judas and the Black Messiah.
Judas
just
and the
so
Black
we get
Messiah.
right.
Thank you. They had it figured. They had it pretty much figured out. The men, they were just upstanding men handling their business. A woman approach you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't approach women.
Yeah.
The woman, if she interested in you, she'll let you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the way they went about everything.
Right.
They even was like, it was one dude, they like, you know the rules, man. We don't, the woman, so that's how I am. If you, and if that's what you want, you're going to have to let me know. Because guess what? If I'm not with it, I'm not with it. I can handle it. But I could come, if I could tell you something like that and you can use all your trauma from your whole life and try to say in that moment, you know what I'm saying? I don't got time to. Any man that's alive have went through that with a woman. I don't have time to go through that no more, bro.
That's what I mean. Like, so I got a homeboy. I was probably like 20. He was like 24, and we were roommates. And he went out with this girl. They had sex, whatever. He had been dealing with her for a while, and she texted him like, "Hey, I didn't want to have sex tonight. So you better be very nice to me for the next couple days."
Man, see ya.
And I was like, "Fuck, never."
That's crazy,
after that,
dog.
never in my life after that. If a woman say no, I'll stop, and she has to initiate it. She has to go further from there, because we all know. Like, I don't say, oh, maybe we all don't know, but the people in this room know. Yeah.
If you in mid stroke and she say stop,
You stop.
Yeah.
Because women
That's
women have the plan already.
That's wild.
Like we might
That ain't it,
but you got to though.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
But that's cruel and unusual.
But we be thinking that we game some woman.
Yeah.
Oh man, I gave her the game, man. No, she was already.
Yeah.
Your job at that point is just don't fuck it up.
Yeah. I actually now this is interesting because I actually said this at the job when I said that I'm talking to I apologize. No, this wasn't at the job. This was okay. Anyway, doesn't matter where it was. It wasn't there. But so I make the argument Yeah, I make the argument that I said most women will decide right away whether or not this man, here you go, is a man that she wants to have sex with.
Yeah.
All right. And the women were putting their argument saying, no, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. So then I said, oh, okay. Well, would you sleep with Flavor Flav? No, why not? And then they had this list of reasons why they wouldn't. So if you have a list of reasons why you wouldn't, you've already thought about it to have the reason.
You have a list of reasons why you would.
It's right. It's a subconscious thing. It's not something like that's necessarily conscious about it. But this is the thing that happens. So then they actually paused and started thinking about it. And I said, now I could be wrong. I'm wrong about a lot of things. But in order for me to be wrong, you're going to have to give me an instance where that's not the case. And nobody was able to do that in that moment. But it's a thing to put out there.
Yeah, I think women are creatures that they definitely know exactly what they're intending to do.
Right.
Sometimes it may change based on what we say,
right,
or what we do.
You can fuck it up, but you intended. Yeah. You wore those panties.
She's deciding to allow you to do before y'all have before you even get to that conversation.
Yeah. She already probably. A lot of times what I found out later in life, which it humbled me because I just thought I had so much game, you know what I'm saying, as a jit. You couldn't tell me I ain't have all the game.
Right.
But I found out that it was just breadcrumbs that was already being laid for me to walk into the house and get thrown in the oven.
Because really, she been told you that you was getting some pussy. You just ain't here.
Right. Because a woman can just be plotting on you like an owl up in the tree. Yeah. You don't have no idea she's plotting on you.
What you are hunting.
Yeah, you just think you're going to work.
But the thing,
conveniently, she's in front of you.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
not for real.
She's already set it up. She's gonna laugh at a few of your jokes. She's gonna see what your interests are, and she's gonna ask something related like, "Oh, I see you've been eating healthy. So what do you put in your smoothies in the morning?"
And you and that bitch actually cheesy.
Yeah, my dumb ass. I'm like, oh snap, she trying to get on the health way, Man, she trying to get in my drawers, dog. But at the same time, keeping the leverage of that I was the one that did the pursuit.
Yeah.
So
the ultimate hunter.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like women don't have that cognitive dissonance to understand that you are hunting. That's why women be like, a man, I would never propose to a man. And you talk to a woman, you be like, yo, so when did he propose? I told him, if he don't propose in 18 months, then might as well not. Actually, you proposed. You proposed marriage to him. He just agreed to it within that time frame, but you did the proposing. I don't know many men who proposed to marriage. It was a woman who said, this is what I expect from you, and I expect it in this time frame. That's a proposal. That's by definition a proposal.
I am one. Yeah, after me and the wife after we did a little dating, I said, I'm gonna marry you. And she was like, yeah, okay, all right.
I tell women that all the
time. That's what I got. Yeah, okay, all right.
She said, I believe it when I see it.
Yeah, it was one of those. 30 years later. So today is September, before we move on, today is September 15th. Mm-hmm. September 15th, 2016, we had our very first conversation. Today is our 9th anniversary.
Oh, hey.
So cheers to us.
Yeah.
Ching, 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 ching. Okay.
That's what's up.
We talking about this Shannon Sharp, the late Deshaun Watson. And then just before we got going today, we were talking about delayed consent. We're talking about delayed consent and how there's a law being passed, and I apologize because I'm forgetting the state, where you can have a consensual sexual experience with someone, and then 2 days later they can change their mind and pull away consent.
What?
Yeah.
And what? Where? What state?
I'm gonna have to. I have to give it. Yeah, I was trying to find it again,
Take
but
the pussy back.
yeah.
Want it back.
But could you imagine? I mean, think about this. We got a lot of strange things going on. I want to say strange. I want to say strange, but I'm gonna change my language. We have a lot of things going on where we're looking at the world differently now. With the gender situation, where it could be so many different things. It can be fluid. Like today, I can be a 10-year-old white girl, and then tomorrow I can be a 92-year-old white man, and then the next day I can be back to being a 60-year-old black man.
That's strange. You don't have to.
So we get to do that, and it gets to be
strange. It's not real,
right?
so we get to do that, and we get to have conversation and arguments about it now. I mean, I don't understand why any man today who gets arrested does not say, "I see myself as a woman." Go to the girl side.
They tried that, didn't they, with the dude, and then he get the women pregnant?
With this dude in New Jersey, he did it and got 2 inmates pregnant.
Oh, my bad, with
his vagina.
With the trans woman.
The transgendered woman.
There you go.
Got put into a women's prison and got 2 women pregnant with her vagina.
It's not a vagina.
This conversation is so confusing.
You can't do that now. You can't rename an organ.
You can do anything you want. This is America.
Damn.
You can do anything you want. You have the freedom to do anything you want.
You can't. You just say my sex organ or something. Just
Don't say nothing, man. Don't do this.
No, man.
My procreation organ.
We are definitely in a transition period.
Transition period.
We are definitely.
No pun intended.
No, we are definitely in a transition period in terms of how we relate with one another. And there's so many things feeding into that, which is going to take me to, I guess I want to say the ultimate question for today. So I'm watching this video of a machine that's building a house.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah. It's taking the bricks and putting everything where it needs to be. It all gets designed, and then it just works to do its thing.
I seen 2 different ones.
Right. So then you got, of course, we know we have autonomous vehicles, driverless vehicles. Mm-hmm. So this is also so this artificial intelligence situation is here now. It ain't going away. You can program a drone to paint a house. You can program a lawnmower to cut your grass. So much of this stuff is being done now. So my wife was saying, she said, I remember you mentioned this about, some years ago. And I was like, yeah. And then we talked about universal basic income. Whereas when the government's basically going to start cutting checks to people to supplement because
no more jobs. They know they're taking their job.
Yeah. They're taking their jobs away. Ain't nothing coming. Yeah. So now
they're going to start, I think they're going to start, they got to find a way to link you to it.
Yeah.
So they're going to find a way. I think the next phase is like they're coming with a way to provide you with some kind of revenue in exchange for something.
Put your mic to you. Yeah.
In exchange for something, or like use of your body or something.
Right.
And I think eventually they're trying to use this as like batteries or something crazy.
Well, yeah. That's been a thing. I mean, when they take your energy, they take you and put you in a cell.
Yeah.
Right. Battery cell. Right. And then they use your energy. So
yeah, then they don't have to do it the other way. Then they use your energy, the power, the stuff that does everything else.
Right.
Like the AI robots.
Right. So yeah.
After a while, they don't need drivers. They're not going to need pilots. They're not going to need anything after a while. They're just trying to fine tune everything now.
Right. It's all robotic.
So right now it's experimental where they're like seeing how we're going to interact, and they got to phase us out. So jobs are like getting cut. It's more and more cutbacks on the major companies that are surviving.
Right.
And these are major like giant companies, like the colossal companies,
Yeah.
And they're scaling back people wise, and they're ramping up machine wise, robot. Like it started
And we're
with
going
like
for
these. Yeah, it started with like these conveyor lines with the robots on them
Mm-hmm.
in production, and now it's like eliminating the people in the office, eliminating the people everywhere.
Right.
Yeah, everywhere. Even.
Yeah. We I was standing in line. I was standing in line at the gas station, and the young man was trying to get me to use the smart thing or the.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm good. I'll just wait."
Check out.
Yeah, to check out. He said, but you can use this. I said, "No, I'll wait."
They don't even get it.
Right, and there was like 5-6 people waiting on there because they were buying lottery tickets. So so that slows up the line.
Yeah.
Where everybody getting the lottery tickets. I said, "No, I don't mind waiting." And then this guy said, "No, man, if you hurry up, man, you ain't got to wait on us." I said, "No, but the more we use that, the more the jobs we lose." And then he was like, "Whoa, I never thought about that."
But
So now a conversation. So they actually had a conversation. Well, yeah, I'm not using that thing ever again. But it took, for me to even be standing there to say anything.
Yeah, for them to
even,
realize.
yeah.
People don't even realize.
Yeah.
And like in a lot of like company meetings now, they're saying, especially if you work in a store where they have checkout.
Yeah.
They don't trust you with the money anyways. So they put like 30 cameras on all the registers and make you check yourself out.
Right.
And that's on the robot.
That's
too.
what's weird about it, because when you're using it, it shows you that the camera's like you're looking right at your
On you.
face, like your face is in it. That's weird.
It is,
to me.
man.
It's kind of weird. Like
It is. But all the people work there, when they have their meetings, they're taught or told to like recommend people do self-checkout.
Right.
And they like, yeah, they've been telling us to tell y'all to go to self-checkout.
Right.
And it's like, yo, they telling you that because after a while, they'll need you.
Yeah, you won't be telling
like
us.
that.
So
Publix
you
told me
telling
that.
me,
He had to get the
you
other
standing in the
day.
front telling me to go to self-checkout, it eliminates you.
Right.
It's like you're training your replacement.
Yeah.
Hey, go over there and you can just do it without me. And then after a while, they're going to be like, hey, sorry, we don't need you.
yeah.
So it's like people got to get it. If you work there and they got self-checkout, no, man, I'm going to be like, put me on the register or put me in stocking.
Right.
You got to have some value somewhere else.
Yeah.
And these are the light jobs, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody
Like, it's
told
other
me-
stuff, like-
These are the ones that are these are the people who are going to definitely be getting the universal the UBI.
If
checks.
they knock out construction, that is like a major game.
hit.
And that's
truck
what I'm scared
truck
of.
driving and construction.
Yeah.
Those are going to be major hits.
Yeah, major.
It's going to be
Those
so
gonna
much
knock
stuff.
the rest of the people out of the bar, the middle class.
Yeah, because I definitely drive a truck, so I'm not trying to see an autonomous autonomous truck out here. I went to trucking school,
they got
man.
autonomous box
Come
trucks,
on, man.
semis,
This truck
all that.
is
They not
30,000 pounds, man.
Yeah.
That just sounds weird to me.
It
to
sounds
have
like
a
it's too many
autonomous,
variables.
truck with 30,000 pounds
But
of
I
propane
think they
on
can
it.
get a computer, like once they put enough info in it, it'll do it better than any driver and won't have less mistakes. It won't be no it won't
You
be
won't be
like the
drunk
personal
driving.
variables that you gotta worry about.
You won't be tired and sleepy.
It's no morals where it's like I got my wife though.
Yeah.
Or like today, like my mom. Man, the robot ain't worried about none of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's like we headed there, man. When
we in it.
when I saw the 3D printer doing the house, I saw the one where it's like laying the bricks.
Right.
And I was like, all right, this could fuck up.
Right.
If he laid the bricks all wrong, because when he was laying it, the video I saw, he was laying the bricks wrong.
Right.
And I was like, it looks cool, but if it push that wall over and somebody on the other side and die,
Right.
it's major lawsuit. They got to cut the machine up.
Right.
But I saw a 3D printing machine that does houses, and they're saying, oh, these do new construction faster than any construction crew. That's how they're marketing it.
Yeah.
And they bring this big machine out with a big boom arm, and it sprays concrete. It's like spraying the concrete wall like
Right.
that, and it builds it all the way up.
Yeah.
And it'll do every wall in the house. It does the foundation first.
Right.
Like, you can't beat this, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
beat that machine. I don't care how many Mexicans and Guatemalans, none of that.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna matter no more.
John Henry ain't gonna beat the steam engine.
And right now, this is the biggest thing that's still paying people because everybody needs somewhere to live.
Right.
This is like hand skills.
But that's what it is though. John Henry ain't gonna beat the steam engine. That's what it is. Eventually,
Yeah, John Henry passed out dead.
Yeah.
Steam engine started working tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's that.
we tweak this right here, turn a little boat here, tweak it up, we good. We can go.
Yeah. Tune
Yeah,
it up.
nah, that stuff is to me, and cause I was recently at Publix and I went and stood in the line, and I was like, I'd rather use the line than the self checkout, and she was like, it's just a sign of the times, man. It just is what it. You just gotta just go with it, man. It's just gonna happen anyway.
Nah,
And,
that's the problem. Everybody's going with
And
it.
she was like, they're gonna change it at Walmart because they're losing so much money from everyone stealing from their self-checkout. And I was like, is that right? I know they be hitting Walmart up, but...
They do, but still, like, if they'll hit Walmart up, but if Walmart paid less money out in employees, they're like, what is the collateral damage?
But cause that's how they looking at it. They all balance
30,000 employees across the nation, but you stole like $40 worth of shit. Man, get out of here. They don't care about that.
Yeah.
Man, I'm scanning a flat. I'm scanning a flat screen as a pair of bedroom shoes, bitch. And you better not try to stop me talking about my receipt, man. Get out my face, man. And they paying you, man. They ain't paying you nothing, man. Come on, man. Leave me alone, man. Let me steal, man.
That's terrible.
Let me steal, bro. They ain't paying you nothing. I'm gonna come back and get you something. What you want? I'm gonna come back next week and get you something.
You just gotta beat them mad. When you get there, just be mad as hell. And then be like, never mind.
But see, that's a good thing about being a black man, because you could just kind of like look angry and they won't bother you.
That's not a good thing.
That's how we get shot.
Yeah,
that's what they say. That's what they say.
In some benefits, it's good.
No, they
follow you to the car.
They shoot you with that same fear and say, "Hey, man, you look menacing."
No, I just mean the person checking receipts said, "Well,
yeah, but that's
illegal anyway."
But it's honestly that's how they get you though, because those people, they actually do pay them well now. It's just they don't. It's just the reason
Walmart don't pay nobody well, bro.
I don't care how much they pay them, man.
Listen.
They're not licensed to put their hands on
you.
And
remember, they got that insurance.
They can't touch you and they can't engage you. They can't even block your way. If you know the law, you know they can't even block your way.
They can't do that, or they'll fuck up bad.
Yeah.
But most law-abiding citizens don't know the law. That's what they bank on. They bank on most of you guys being
don't.
good people.
Yeah.
But they actually do. How you pay people well is you make them do 6 jobs.
Yeah.
So in their mind, they like, yeah, I make $23 an hour to do this. Sure, I'll do it. But
man, ain't nobody making $23 an hour at Walmart, bro.
You crazy as hell. Go to Walmart today. Ask them how much they make. Go just ask somebody in the freezer how much they make.
Well, freezer is different, but yeah.
Or just ask somebody in the deli. They start at $19, but also with inflation, it's not the $19 that we grew up on.
For sure.
It's still $8.
Not enough. Yeah,
for sure.
It's not enough.
It's still, but it sounds good. It
Walmart.
sounds like, man, I'm making $40,000 a year. What you talking about?
Right, and then you see how many hours they put in.
Yeah, they putting in hours
like
because not only do they got to bake the bread at 4 a.m, they got to run the register. Whatever they doing, they doing 6 jobs. That it used to be they paying 8 people $8 an hour. Now they paying 3 people $20 an hour. Yeah. So in their mind, they like, bitch, I'm making a lot of money to do this.
Yeah, but you got the responsibilities of 4 people.
It's wild.
But it's designed for you not to know that you in the asylum. So they gonna be like, yeah. So they gonna be like,
I think people know though.
No, that's the same thing with somebody saying, hey man, it's the sign of the times, but they don't realize that this job is taking your job.
Yeah.
A cashier telling you like, yeah man, go to self-checkout, it's no big deal. And it's like, you don't realize that.
Yeah, I would think
and I don't know what's worse, like, because
you're right.
For years they've been like working you and underpaying you, taking all your time and your energy until they exhaust it all, and then they just simply replace you.
And then you just be like, hey, just sign at the time. It's like, no, this shouldn't be
it's like,
the sign
nah,
of the
man,
time.
they just cheated you out of everything that you are. Like, you could have took that time and did more with your family. You could have learned more to do something else. You know, you could have got some different certifications or something. Like they're paying you chump change, but they demand all of your time, so you can't do anything else either. Like, so now at the end of the week, I didn't make enough to cover the bills for this week. Just this week alone.
Yep.
Bump the month.
Yeah.
I didn't make enough this week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you took all my time, so I'm not able to get the money somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then when I get home, I'm exhausted, so I don't even have the energy
to be around my family
or love anything else.
Right.
And I ain't talking. Yeah, right. I'm not talking about another job.
Right.
I'm talking about the people
My
you
kids.
love.
Yeah.
You know, just preparing your meals.
Right.
Like, this is loving yourself. Like, you missing all of that, bro.
And
so I don't know what's worse.
But
as a black man, you can't leave the house and come home without somebody else in your house also wanting something from you. Right? Your children, your wife. I mean, I can leave the house 20 minutes. My wife is calling me because there's something that she needs to make sure I know to do, or I'll get a text to remind me about something, and then when I get to the house, there's something that I got to do, right? So on top of and this is what
that's not even the stuff you think you need to do,
right? Because I got a list in my head of stuff I'm gonna do when I get to the house, right? So, and this is our lives,
right?
So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put out another call for us brothers to push for a holiday where we get 24 hours where none of the women in our lives can ask us for nothing.
What do you call that day?
You hate women. You hate women day.
If you say that, you hate. Or they're gonna say you hate women.
Just 24 hours. Just 24 hours. Where because I've asked all
even
the
women who don't want a man.
They gonna say, well, next time you want some, don't ask me then.
For 24 hours, I got it. I got you.
just want
24 hours, I got
baby.
you. But because I've asked the women in my life, to say, just consider this. For 24 hours, don't ask any of the men in your lives for anything. That means don't ask don't not ask me and then call my brother-in-law.
That's same shit. Yeah.
Right?
Still
Don't
easy.
not ask me and then call my father-in-law or my brother or my cousin or your cousin. No. Don't call no brother for nothing, just for 24
Leave
hours.
people alone. Just one day.
They refuse to even try to do it. Now, you're going to have to get the holiday pass first.
What is that?
I don't know. We're going to have to call it something. We're going to have to call it something. But
I'm with it. Let's pass it and we just do it.
But when I make that proposal, it confirm and the reaction that I've gotten thus far is proof that how valuable or necessary we are, and to the point that when they actually have to think about not doing it, they actually begin to kind of calculate how often they actually really do need us to want it for something. Mm-hmm. You can't get out without a daddy or a papa or.
Some women are not on that. Like my wife, we got some friends who are like feminists and they're like just so against men for some reason. They don't even really know at times. But my wife is not one of those. My wife is like when women be like, well, we don't need a man. She be like, fuck, what you talking about, real? She gonna be like, come do this now, please.
My wife's saying
not on that.
I don't know what they talking about.
You know what's funny? I had put a post on Facebook about I went and changed my homegirl's tire because she didn't have a spare. And then I had put that on Facebook, like, yo, I want to change my homegirl's tire. And she was like, it's easy to say I don't need no man until I need a man. And then we laughed because that's my friend.
Right. Yeah.
And then I put that up, and then women was like, actually, we want a man. We don't need no man. It's like, nah, you missed the whole. Oh, I know how to change a tire. I got AAA. It's like you missed the whole point of the.
Trying to prove themselves.
You missed the whole point of the story. It said and the post literally said, we need each other.
Right.
Actually, we don't need each other.
Yeah,
we want each other, and it's like, no,
man.
We need.
This is why you in balance right now.
Right.
It's wild.
That's tough, man. This is why I can't engage in social media, because if I try to engage all of those, it'll be like a never-ending conversation.
Because it's not even real, and then it's like,
the
shit be so nuanced that the people who fighting that shit, those be the main women who be overextended in their relationship because they got somebody who ain't willing to change their tire, ain't willing to do anything. And
but it's okay. So
I think you get what you
get what you are.
She's not willing to do nothing because she's so worried about trying to prove how she don't need you.
Right.
So she's not doing nothing either. So now when you don't do nothing for her because she keep telling you she don't need you, you like, well, you don't need me to do it.
You don't open the door.
So now a nigga just using you for what they want to.
Yeah. Or he don't know how to insert himself into things that you need because you made it abundantly clear that you don't need me and you gonna fight me when I try to be there for you.
I think most men, right, if you're in a logical space, right, I ain't even gonna say in a logical space. If you're sane, most men, if you're sane and a woman tells you or hints towards, she don't even gotta say it. If she hints towards she don't need you, all of a sudden you're gonna be so nonchalant about her, you're not gonna. It's not even gonna matter.
Yeah,
if you do decide to persist on messing with her, it's definitely like guarded, and it's like.
Right. Because that's just self-preservation.
I'll just take this. It's cool. I know I can't have you.
Right.
That's just self-preservation.
Get some or get whatever they get out of it,
right.
And then get from around there. And he'll just be like, We say this all the time, but yeah, you'll turn into like Thursday.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yo, you ain't serious talking about you don't need me, so I just be Thursday and come wear it out and get my ass on.
Yeah.
And I have somebody else who's serious.
Right.
And then you'll be the one like, when I get serious with somebody else, cause they need me and show that they need me, and they show that I'm useful in their life and I got value in their life, I'm gonna value that person.
Right.
And then you gonna be the one that's like, why you ain't never need me?
If you had done that when
It's like,
we were
yo,
together,
you
we'd
told
still
me
be
you
together.
didn't want me. You told me you didn't need me or want me.
They don't. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes they say they don't need you without saying they don't need you, and they don't realize that they said they don't need you.
Right.
So I mean, I deal with this a lot in my coaching, where I'm saying, no, when you said that, I think you meant to say this. Is that correct? Yes. I say, okay, here's the other things you said at the same time you said that. You said this, and you said this, and you said this. So you wanted him to hear that, but he probably heard that and these other things.
Yeah.
So now he's going to use all of what you said to determine how he moves with you.
Yeah, and he can only go by what you said. So you probably better use your words wisely.
Wisely.
Yeah.
And that's wild, because that's
But I think dudes too, use your words wisely, because if
Absolutely.
you say the wrong stuff, man, this girl ain't gonna be forgiven.
no.
Well, she gonna remember what you said 3 years ago at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah.
You had on the purple shirt.
I'll just
You had on that purple shirt, you know, the one that had the cracked P from the Prince t-shirt from the time we went to the
and you
concert back in
said
the
it.
80s.
You said
It
that to me.
rained.
Yeah.
It rained.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe you said that day.
right.
It's like,
So ever since then,
and you're gonna be like, damn.
ever since then,
What year was that?
yeah, I started seeing the other dude.
Hey,
So-
come on, man. Let it go. I don't know. If she don't need me, that's perfectly good with me. Because, shit, as a black man,
That's kinda what you need to know.
always
If
need
somebody
you to do
don't
damn
need you,
something. So if you don't need me, shit,
go
you
where
doing
you
me a
need it.
favor. Yeah, you doing me a favor. Good.
Yeah, I think people be
Best
hung
wishes.
up on like she gotta want me or need me. Like, nah, bro.
No, bro. Look, listen.
Best wishes.
There's so many more out here.
I think men, we
Dang,
live in
women
a
can't say that, huh?
we.
It's so many more men.
So
out
many
here.
men out here. I mean, but it,
No,
because it ain't even
Yeah,
about
it's-
like need. Like that's the thing. Like we get wrapped up in like need. Oh, I don't need you.
I think need makes people sound needy.
Yeah, but it's really like we designed to be together.
Right, the collective. We live in a collective, and
I think balance is a need, though.
Right, that it is.
It brings that, so it's like, you know, but I don't think they're using it like that.
Yeah, because
Nobody's thinking like
balance
that.
is stronger than the need.
Yeah.
Like balance is like there's no other option.
Yeah, it's
The
like
life
naturally,
yeah.
it naturally has to do this.
It's gonna balance either way.
And it gotta be like that. And if you don't do it, it's like you'll be removed and something else will
Something
come
else
in
gonna
to
take your
balance
place,
it.
yeah.
Right.
And nature tends to do that. It's gonna balance out no
Yeah.
matter what.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're seeing.
Right.
It's been so much crazy stuff. It's like every extreme.
yes,
Yeah.
And now it's so extreme till people are like, wait, not that far.
Yeah, not that far.
And then on the other side, they're like, not that far. And now slowly we coming into
and that's why
where the balance is gonna be
Yeah.
at. And it's so, man, like you said, it's so strange right now until it's like,
That's why I say. That's why I say it's. We're in the transition.
like you gotta look at the
We're in
news just
we're
to
in
see
transition.
what's new.
You got to
Yeah,
have
to
the
know
two,
how to
you got to
move,
have
know
the
what to
extremes to
say.
work to the extremes. You got to
Never
have
been
the
this many
extremes,
rules
and
on
then
talking.
extremes got to exist long enough for people to want to for it not to be extreme to begin to move toward the middle, for a balance that's not extreme.
yeah.
Because the extreme is just the overcorrect. Everything is just a result of overcorrect.
Yeah.
Right.
So women didn't have rights. Then they had all
many rights.
all the rights.
I don't know
You know
if
what I
it's
mean?
too many, but
or
whatever.
not even too many, but just like
Yeah, it's like an over
now it's like
abundance of rights.
yeah. Now it's like I don't need no man. It was like nah you
too many. This is too many rights. Now you don't need a man. Let's see how this world runs with no man.
right. That's
Like all the men just slide and go to Africa and just be in Africa, and the women are everywhere else where they were.
all that
And
all
let's
that
see what happens.
all
You know
that
what
shit
I'm
is
saying?
overcorrect, man.
All this doing roofs and shit and stopping leaks. That shit is gonna get crazy.
Because
as fuck.
honestly,
Yeah, you ever seen? Hey, I was talking to somebody the other day, right? You know how nature takes over stuff so fast when there's nobody there to take care of you.
Hello.
Man, you ever seen like that lady in the neighborhood, like the cat lady? He gone out from for whatever reason. He
Right.
gone.
Right.
It's her.
Right.
Man, nature starts taking over the whole house if she's not doing this.
yeah.
For
Yeah.
real. Like
Nah,
simple
true.
stuff like let me get this little weed and pull it out and throw it. Like if this nigga not here to do that, this weed pushes the whole porch, the tree, and real talk.
Not for real.
So it's like, let's see what'll happen for real, and it's that subtle stuff that like you don't even be paying attention to,
and it's not even that severe where it's like I don't even have to pull the weed. I just have to be occupying that space where it don't grow.
Yeah, it won't grow. I mess around and step over there and it's over with.
Yeah.
Man, I know my lady, her apartment.
That's why you got to cheat on her, man.
I did.
Oh my God.
Her apartment. I put together the.
Not listen to Black.
Ain't that right, my man?
The filth.
Her apartment, I put together the kids' beds, the dining room table, the couch,
Go around her
the
bro
bed,
and he funny like
the
that,
bed
man.
in the bed in her bedroom, the nightstand. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh, you don't. I'm like, what do I don't do? Like, look around here. I did everything.
Yeah, I hate that. I feel like I do it all over here.
I did everything. All these beds y'all sleeping on every night. You welcome.
Turn in the scarf. Who put this thing together?
Somebody came to work. Somebody came to work, and I said, "So how was the weekend?" He said, "It was good, man. I was busy. I did a whole lot. But if you ask my wife, I ain't do nothing."
Damn,
That's how it goes.
God,
You wash all the cars, pressure wash the house, the driveway. You get in the house, you like, why your lazy ass can't just take the trash out? You like, bitch, you know what I did outside?
Yeah, because a lot of stuff that we do, and I saw some guy having a conversation about this, and it was something online when he was saying a lot of stuff that he does at the house, she doesn't see him do because it's outside.
Yeah.
And you don't ask for credit.
Right.
That's a major key, man.
Right, because my wife can't. My
You're
wife
not going
can't.
in there saying,
My wife-
We don't complain about it. We don't complain
you
enough.
say that. You just
My
did.
wife.
We don't.
My
We
wife-
don't complain enough.
My wife cooks for me, and she puts a plate out for me. But she will not walk away without me saying something about that plate before she walk away.
You better validate this plate.
The plate is there. The plate is there, and I gotta say, hey, this. Thank you, baby. This looks delicious.
You better.
Right? And then now she good. She can go ahead. You want something to drink?
This
Yeah,
some
that'd be
mighty
wonderful.
fine bitters.
Right? But I don't cut the grass and say,
You know I cut
Come
that.
here. Baby, come here. Baby, look around. What you see?
It's just different.
You know the same thing out here? Stink.
You got some good sleep last night on that bed? On that bed I put together?
They gonna hit you with the child.
But you're not allowed to do that though.
Nah, you're not allowed to do that. You soft, you keep complaining. She gonna be talking to her friend like, this soft ass nigga keep complaining this shit.
But that's
I
one of
seen
the
little
greatest
grass.
weapons that they have, boy. They be like, oh,
Homegirl.
oh, you sassy. Oh, you're being
Oh
sassy.
yeah, you sassy.
That's his shit right now.
Yeah.
Sassy.
Oh, you this. Oh, you that.
What about my feelings? Man with feelings. Y'all have feelings, huh?
Oh, you got feelings from.
They don't make it like my granddaddy no more. Your granddaddy died at 32.
Your granddad had another family in another neighborhood.
He did. Tired of that shit. Every time she say something, he walking down the Florence house.
I'm gonna go get some cigarettes.
Oh, man.
He might not say nothing. He just think he in the back.
real.
He was outside watering. I don't know where he went.
It's
The alley. The nigga that took the alley to Florence
It's
house.
like, think about it. You never see like a man on his birthday be like, y'all ruined my day.
Never. Who the fuck?
I ain't fucking with none of y'all no more. Y'all ruined my day.
Or on his birthday, you wake up and he got a crown on his head.
Oh, the sash. With a pin.
He got a crown on his head, and him and his homeboys all going out, and, and he got a crown on, and they're at the table, and everybody singing happy birthday. Yo, man. So, okay, so we do it differently. Right? We do it differently. But I think, well,
we don't expect, we appreciate.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We appreciate, but it's hard for a lot of times for a woman to appreciate something because she expect. And not only that, sometimes her expectations are man, they based off of a reality in where
it's not real.
You know,
Man, okay, so
Right.
Or you just don't live in that one.
Yeah.
This is not even really us. And she's
So-
like,
We
So it's like
we don't complain about it. We have to go inside when we go home and be like, whew, I sure am tired, man. I done worked, man, so long.
just so you don't have to take the so you can just come in the house for a moment.
But the thing is, you a man, you see the trash, you gonna take if
You
it's
gonna-
overflowing,
yeah, you
if it's
just gonna do it.
you just gonna do it.
But-
you ain't gonna
And it's like
it.
it's like Devin cut 40 heads today, and this wrist star giving him a little twing. He don't even mention it to his wife because it's just like that's just the cost of doing business.
This is what happens, man.
You know what I mean? But if you go in there and she be like, man, oh man, I did this XYZ. This how can you believe this bitch Francine? And you know she always bring the tuna in the whole room. You smelling like tuna, and you be like, yeah, that's crazy, man, that's crazy. You in pain, but you like, yeah, Francine, man, I remember that. I remember that bitch.
Damn,
Tuna, just damn the tuna Francine.
You
bitch,
gotta
ain't
be
it?
on that
Yeah.
too. Don't fuck around and
Yeah.
be like, I don't know, tuna's pretty
Yeah.
good. She can be like, why you
You
on
defending?
Francine's side?
You defending this bitch? Why she gotta be a bitch? Why she can't be a bitch? I mean, she can be a
You
bitch.
don't
I
even
just
know her. Not
Yeah.
just in it.
and then finally you meet Francine and she's a sweetheart,
Yeah.
but Francine, you a bitch.
This is
Yeah.
the Francine.
Gotta be like,
I worked in
Francine being a cure of cancer. This is Francine you hate.
yeah.
I worked in a restaurant for 7 years. Mother's Day, we got all hands on deck.
What you say, boy? Preach.
We triple prepping. We prepping everything.
Mm-hmm.
We got all hands on deck. We got a whole bunch of people in the back. Just
be packed.
as we run out of things,
Right.
we're running out of this. We're running out of this. Mother's Day, Father's Day, man. It's a regular.
Nobody
style.
in there. Slow day.
It's a regular style. Somebody might go home early. Hey man,
Because
you
Father's
want
Day is
to
not
go home
important.
early? Hell yeah, man. Oh yeah, you can get up on out of here, man. I'll run both these.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because in this country, Father's Day is not important.
Yeah.
It's not a priority or none of that. It's not one of those holidays where people are like, we got to get out here and spend some money. I got to get an outfit.
Yeah.
I got to do this. They don't do that.
Yeah.
A man, because a man don't expect and require like
We don't complain
you
enough.
know what I'm saying? Yeah,
We know.
We don't complain
Yeah, we know.
enough.
Y'all not like a man is not like 1 month till my birthday.
Yeah.
Nah, right.
1 month till Father's Day.
You know my birthday the whole month.
Countdown.
Niggas will be like,
Countdown.
So
1 month.
so what?
Jeremy.
Yeah.
So what?
February.
February.
Hey. It's like you just want to be appreciated. You just want people to be grateful for what you do because it's like you're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
You're gonna do
But
it
see,
anyway
'cause
because
that-
it's your nature.
Because that's the thing, though. I don't even need you to be grateful. I just want you to show me grace because I don't complain.
Yeah.
Men don't
I
complain
need
enough,
gratitude,
man.
I need it,
Man,
I
but
need it.
it's like you're not gonna get it, and
I'm gonna get it.
It's not gonna come. Gratitude comes when
You
a
gonna give
man.
me flowers? I'm gonna get this gratitude.
Yeah, but gratitude comes for a man when he got to do other man shit. So she gonna be like, "Oh man, thank you so much, man. Could you take the trash out?" Like, God damn, can I just keep the thank you for now?
no, you can't.
So I pointed this out when I went to work the other day. It was probably a few weeks ago, and I said, and I was sitting there, and the dude walked in. He said, "You look like you got something on your mind." I said, "Yeah, I was just thinking about my wife." And he said, "So what's up?" He's like, "Everything good?" I said, "Yeah, no, everything's good." I said, "But I was just thinking," and I held up my coffee cup. I said, "Every day when I leave the house, she makes sure I got a cup of coffee." And I was just thinking about the gesture and what it means for her to get up out of bed, because I'm leaving the house 5 o'clock in the morning, between 4:30 and 5 o'clock every morning. She gets up out of bed when she don't have to, goes into the kitchen, and she makes me a cup of coffee. And whatever magical thing that's happening in this world, I can make myself a cup of coffee, but it never tastes as good as when she make it. Right? So she gets out of bed. So when I leave in the morning, I have what I think is a good cup of coffee to go start my day. So when I get in the car to go do whatever it is I get ready to go do, she's helped prepare me to go out there and take on the world.
It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
Right? So when we're talking about gratitude and great stuff like that, I had to notice that she was doing that.
Yeah, that's major.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's major.
And then began to appreciate it. So I think I'm sure there's things that are done And I'm fortunate. Me and my wife have been together 30 years. Next year we'll be married 30 years. So we put time in.
Oh yeah.
Right. So I get to see these things. So for those who don't get to put that time in to watch the transition and then appreciate, well, man, so glad we ain't there no more. Right. That kind of thing. That comes with time. But for some reason we're it's something where people are not willing to fight together to be together. And it's one of those things that where my wife has this phrase that she likes to use. She say, all we got to do to be together is just be together. Mm-hmm. So, but to be together, you got to fight together to be together. And we tend to fight each other for things from the other person rather than fight together to be together. I'm fortunate that I think I see that. And what I do know is, as much as I do see it, I know that there's so much more that I don't see. So I tend to be out on the lookout for all these little things that happen where I might be missing it, so that I can add another thing to the list of things that I have in my life that between me and my wife that I get to appreciate. Yeah. So I look for that kind of stuff. But generally what we're saying is.
Like counting your blessings.
Right. So, but what we're saying is men don't necessarily feel comfortable being able to to be expressive and to express ourselves. So,
I think that gets taken when you're young.
So that being the case, in terms of how that happens, how can women help us? What role could they play in? What role can women play in allowing men to be expressive and not be seen as being sassy or whatever? Because, being able to express yourself is part of the creation process.
Loving us for who we are, loving us as we are. That's the thing. Unfortunately.
Don't be silly, Jason.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. That's the thing. Unfortunately, a lot of women, they have these expectations. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They have expectations of a man that's just like, he's on all the time. Like, he's just on all the time. He just knows what's needed. He knows what to say. He knows what to do.
Yeah, they need Spock, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And life don't work like that, man.
Are you saying that from the get-go that when two people meet and they're considering and they're positioning themselves to be in a relationship with one another, are you saying that generally speaking, she's not seeing you?
Yeah, because that's the thing. When you do something and they already saying, they're making fun of, the man that does this or the man that does that, is because they've already told themselves what a man is supposed to do.
Right.
And what a man is not supposed to do.
So part of being us being able to...
this monolithic man that exists in so many women's minds.
Right.
And
and it's not real.
Yeah, you do something like me, piercings. I had women say, you just come out of the closet, Jason. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
I got piercings in my face.
Black girls.
If I had a mouthful of gold teeth, that's fine.
That's fine.
But a nose piercing, he's gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, weird. Just weird. Like,
it's weird rules. It's like they got rules on some shit that doesn't really have rules.
Do that. He's supposed to do guns and big trucks. Yeah. That's what men are supposed to do. Martial arts. You know what I'm saying?
I think as a whole, like it's like a different kind of like men. They understand the parts about them that is fucked up, even if they okay with being fucked up.
Yeah.
It seems like women don't notice that that's a fucked up thing to do, to create an idea in your head and then expect somebody to fit it. And then not even telling them that that's what you've done.
No.
Hey, I expect my man to know exactly what I'm thinking, even if I never told him. I want him to be a psychic.
My love language is never having to ask.
I want him to be. I want him to be gentle.
What the fuck?
And I also want him to choke me when I ask him to choke me. Yeah. But I'm not going to ask him to choke me because he should just know.
Yeah, he needs to just know when I stick my neck up a little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's
but it gets back to what he said first. Like I think the way that women could help us is like see us.
Yeah,
because I don't think women see us. They just see this list and they're like, "Not you." Nah, you either. Oh my God, I'm tired of you niggas. All you niggas sorry. But no, bitch, you don't even know none of these niggas. You didn't get to know none.
Yeah.
Right.
All you did was compare a nigga to this dumbass list, and then when your nigga don't meet 3 things on the list, you cut him out.
That's
and
a
the nigga
bar.
might be the best thing ever happened to you.
That's
Right.
a bar.
And you never even saw who he was because you were worried about some shit you seen on TV that you think you should have.
Facts.
And the shit on TV ain't even real.
Just
Right.
see us, man.
Like, yo.
Just see us.
Right. That
the role-
that
You want
Superman-
this nigga from a fucking Tyler Perry movie, but this nigga's not even, he don't even exist. It's a character.
It's like Ghost off Power, right? In real life, he's like an alternative black man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's like an alternative guy. But in the show, he's the typical, the prototypical,
Thug, killer,
masculine,
dope boy.
intelligent, black street guy, businessman. But he's not even like that in real. That's not
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
And women, you see it all the time. It's not uncommon for women to post celebrities, oh, bae, crush, this,
Yeah,
that.
all that.
Like, no celebrity woman is my crush. No
Yeah.
celebrity woman. I don't know these women. I don't know these fucking women.
Yeah, you just know the character they play.
Yeah, I don't.
And now this your crush.
For real.
A nigga on TV faking.
Yeah. It's like, bro.
Fell in love with a faker, right?
Yeah.
Like that
This might be the
dude-
weirdest dude.
They told him, hold your hand like this when you do it.
Why you always lying to me? Why
You
you
ever
expecting
been on
me?
set?
Well, the guys on TV lying. They lying.
Man, if you ever been on set, you know it's almost every single thing they told a nigga to do. They like,
Yeah.
I don't like how you're standing.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
be like, put your chest out and do it like this. When he slap him like this, and then now the nigga gotta do all this monkey ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And you like, boy, look how gangsta he is. And it's a fucking gangster analysis.
I'll tell you.
The nigga's like, no, gangster's not this. You gotta look like that.
Nah, that's a
It's
fact.
Like, look that way.
Like
Put
lit-
your
like
eye.
lit- like
You know
literally.
what I'm saying? It's like not even. It's not any other shit that this nigga is for real.
That's literally like, hey, you know you're supposed to say
He just a
the.
great-
You didn't say the in this
great
part.
at following directions.
That's the thing.
Cut that shit.
That's the
30
thing.
times.
He capitulates.
People want to be. That's the thing right now is that a lot of times we're just not seeing each other
Yeah.
because of our own traumas and because of these expectations that we have, and a lot people won't say it, but they want their partner to either fill voids that they have, or either be able to like tiptoe around and never step
mention
on
it.
any of the triggers or anything that they may
Yeah.
have.
Right.
So they created a partner in their mind that will never have to make them face the things that they put in the closet.
Which
Yeah.
is the complete
Opposite
How
of
can I
what
say
you're
that?
gonna get.
And they don't
yeah.
even know
'Cause
that
you're gonna
consciously.
need
some-
Subconsciously, they don't know that they're doing that.
right.
Yeah.
But relationships,
That's what they're
the
for.
relationship is a vessel for you to see
The
yourself.
Shrouded Lighthouse is what they're for.
Right. It's
It's to shine the light
Shout
on
out
the
to
thing
Zoe.
in the dark.
You're gonna the person that you're with is there to show you who you are.
Right.
Shout out to Zoe Williams, man. That's a great book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shut
And I
up.
think that's what the real love. Somebody
Exactly.
challenging you to grow.
Yeah.
Right.
A nigga who not gonna point out the shit and show you where you wrong, they don't even love you, dog. They don't even want to see you grow.
Yeah.
And I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
Anybody in your life who is like shunning your growth, or like they let you get away with some lame shit you did and they know you should have did better and they could have spoke up for it and they didn't.
Right.
They didn't show you love at that time because that was a moment for you to learn something and grow from your mistake.
Yeah, I think what Jason said and what you said. Number one, see me, just see me.
Yeah.
Because like everything else you just said after that is like a layered,
Yeah.
deep dive on what that means. But just see me.
Yeah.
And then what Jason said is the same. Where it's just like the things that usually trigger us will be like, yo, I don't like this about my partner, especially if like y'all like really are partners and y'all together, are usually things that I need to work on. It just manifesting something that you're doing or you've done.
Right.
And if you don't understand that, then you gonna move on to something else, and it's gonna be the same thing. And it's gonna manifest in that next person. It's gonna look different, but it's gonna be the same shit that you triggered.
Yeah, that's why it's really common to hear someone in they're talking about relationships say things like, all the men I've dated or all the women I've dated do this particular thing. Well, that's a sign that you didn't get the lesson. And your lesson, that lesson is your blessing. Yeah. So if you're saying that, it's you. Man, This is a good one.
Yeah, man.
It's been a little while since we got together again, and we definitely got to do this again.
Yeah,
real soon because I got to be I'm going to LA in October. Try to find my way to some people I need to see out there. It feels good.
It does.
It feels good. It feels good. I know for me, this is a form of therapy.
Yeah.
To sit here and run through this whole thing, and we tend to be very revealing about what it is, and I think, like I say, I know the effect of it because we get stopped all the time, where people are saying things like, "I appreciate y'all bringing this up, appreciate that," or they asking more questions. We've been doing this for 9 years. We've been doing this since before having these kind of conversations in these public forums was a popular thing to do. I'm happy that we don't get mixed in with some of the other stuff where people are just trying to make the other side look bad. Because if it seems like we do that, that's not our intention. Our intention is to be as revealing as we possibly can about all that we possibly can with the one intended purpose, and that is for us to get together, to be together, to move to the center so that this, balance always exists, but we don't want to be on the extreme side. We want it to be a more smooth ride. Yeah. So join us in making that ride a smooth ride. Once again, I wanted to thank everybody for being here. This is Coach Baruti, Jason Music, Jeremy Just Black Davis, and Devin, Mr. Haircut Man. We're signing off.
And men don't complain enough.
We should put that on a t-shirt. Oh, before we go, I was just doing that. I want everybody to see this shirt.
Oh yeah, go to Florida Hoop Legends on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Florida Hoop Legends. We gonna start. The merch gonna be coming out real soon. This shirt, this hat, some other stuff. Yeah. Florida Hoop Legends. Everything spelled correct.
Yeah, man.
All right. We appreciate you. Thank you, and good night.